I love foods from all over the world, especially Mexican, Indian, and Italian. But Chinese food is one of the few I can eat every day and not get tired of it. But I wasn't that way 30 years ago. When I moved to Xiamen in 1988, I had a tough time eating rice 3 times a day because I almost never ate rice as a child. We ate rice only maybe 4 or 5 times a year, usually as sweet dessert, like rice pudding. When I moved to China, I could eat bowls of rice and still feel famished unless I ate at least a little bit of bread. So after a few months in Xiamen, I made a 3-day trip to the countryside on a boat, bus, farm tractor, bicycle to buy a 200-pound granite mill to grind wheat to bake bread. But over time, I came to love rice. After 3 years in Xiamen, I attended an international management conference in Florida, and the hotel's buffet seemed to have everything in the world, but no rice. After 3 days, I felt like I was starving, so I went to a Chinese seafood buffet. But I pretty much ignored the dozens of foods and ate several bowls of rice. The Chinese owner said, "You really like rice?" I said, "I've lived in China for 3 years, and since I arrived in Florida 3 days ago, I've not had any rice." He laughed and gave me a bigger bowl so I would not have to keep refilling it. But he also urged me to save room in my stomach for the seafood. The seafood looked good, but the plain white rice hit the spot. By the way, when I moved to Xiamen in 1988, many rural friends were too poor to eat anything but rice flavored with pickles and some scrawny vegetables. Today, my farm friends eat better than us city folks because they not only enjoy quality rice from all over China, but also organic vegetables fresh from their own gardens. When I retire from Xiamen University, I'm moving to the countryside.